2026 Italjet Dragster 700 versus 2026 Honda X-ADV 750. What happens when one of the wildest maxi scooters ever imagined goes head-to-head with one of Honda's most versatile adventure scooters? Meet the 2026 Italjet Dragster 700 and the 2026 all-new Honda X-ADV 750. At first glance, these two machines seem like they belong in completely different worlds. The Dragster 700 looks like a futuristic street weapon, combining the aggressive attitude of a naked motorcycle with the convenience and unusual architecture of a scooter. The Honda X-ADV 750, meanwhile, takes the adventure concept and blends it with automatic transmission, long travel suspension, rugged styling, and impressive everyday practicality. But here is where things get interesting. Both machines are trying to redefine what a two-wheeled urban performance machine can be. The Italjet is all about drama, attitude, acceleration, and attention. The Honda is about versatility, comfort, technology, and the ability to leave the city behind whenever the mood strikes. So which one is actually better? Is the outrageous Dragster 700 the machine for riders who want maximum excitement? Or does Honda's X-ADV 750 prove that practicality and performance can coexist? Today, we're putting these two unconventional machines head-to-head to find out which one deserves your money. When it comes to performance, the biggest difference between these motorcycles begins with their engines and transmission concepts. The Italjet Dragster 700 is expected to push the dragster formula into a much more powerful performance category, moving far beyond the smaller engines traditionally associated with the dragster name. Its larger parallel twin power plant gives the machine the potential for serious acceleration and motorcycle-level performance, while retaining the distinctive scooter-inspired layout. The Honda X-ADV 750 takes a completely different route. Its 745cc parallel twin engine has already established itself as one of Honda's most distinctive power plants, delivering strong torque and smooth acceleration through Honda's DCT automatic transmission. Twist the throttle and the X-ADV can launch forward without requiring conventional clutch work or manual gear changes. This makes it incredibly easy to ride in traffic while still providing satisfying performance when the road opens up. The Italjet, however, is expected to deliver a more aggressive and dramatic character, particularly when accelerating through open roads. The Honda's strength is effortless usability, while the Italjet's appeal is raw excitement. If outright performance and emotional response are your priorities, the Dragster could have the advantage. But if you want strong acceleration combined with effortless automatic operation, Honda's DCT system remains extremely difficult to beat. There may be no bigger visual difference between these two machines. The Italjet Dragster 700 looks like something that escaped from a futuristic motorcycle concept studio. Its aggressive front end, exposed mechanical elements, sharp bodywork, distinctive trellis-style structure, and unusual suspension design create an appearance that instantly demands attention. This is not a motorcycle designed to blend into traffic. It is designed to make people stop, stare, and ask what exactly they are looking at. The Honda X-ADV 750 is also visually distinctive, but its design communicates a completely different message. Honda combines adventure bike styling with maxi-scooter proportions, creating a machine that looks equally comfortable outside a city or traveling across a mountain road. Its tall stance, protective bodywork, rugged details, and adventure-inspired lighting give it a much more functional appearance. The Dragster looks rebellious and futuristic. The X-ADV looks rugged and sophisticated. If your goal is maximum visual drama, the Italjet has a serious advantage. It has the kind of styling that can make an ordinary parking lot feel like a motorcycle show. But the Honda's design has a practical purpose. Every adventure-inspired feature contributes to its versatility. Ultimately, this is a battle between style and function, although both motorcycles manage to deliver plenty of personality. On the street, these two machines become even more interesting because their different philosophies are immediately noticeable. The Italjet Dragster 700 is designed to deliver a highly engaging urban experience. Its aggressive chassis, powerful engine, distinctive suspension architecture, and sporty riding position give the rider the feeling of controlling something much more exotic than a conventional scooter. Acceleration should be one of its biggest attractions, especially when leaving traffic lights or attacking open sections of road. The Honda X-ADV 750 feels different. Its DCT transmission allows the rider to concentrate almost entirely on steering, braking, positioning, and enjoying the road. In congested traffic, this can be a massive advantage. There is no clutch lever to operate, and no constant shifting required. Yet once traffic disappears, the Honda remains surprisingly entertaining. Its strong engine and motorcycle-style chassis allow it to tackle winding roads with confidence. The Dragster is likely to feel more emotional and aggressive, while the X-ADV feels smoother and more effortless. For short urban blasts where attention and excitement matter most, the Italjet could be the more thrilling choice. For riders who commute every day and regularly deal with traffic, the Honda's automatic transmission and upright riding position make it exceptionally convenient. One is about excitement, the other is about effortless performance. A motorcycle can have impressive specifications and still feel emotionally empty. That is why sound and character matter so much. The Italjet Dragster 700 is designed around personality. Its larger twin-cylinder engine should provide a deeper, more muscular exhaust note than the smaller Dragster models, immediately separating it from ordinary scooters. Combined with the aggressive styling and sporty chassis, the sound could become one of the machine's defining characteristics. The experience is not simply about how fast the motorcycle moves, it is about how dramatic the entire experience feels. The Honda X-ADV 750 has its own distinctive personality. Its parallel twin engine produces a recognizable exhaust note, and the DCT transmission adds a fascinating dimension to the riding experience. The automatic gearbox can shift rapidly while maintaining smooth acceleration, creating a feeling that is completely different from a conventional manual motorcycle. The Honda is refined, but it is certainly not boring. It has enough mechanical character to remind you that underneath the scooter-style bodywork is a serious motorcycle engine. The Italjet, however, is likely to attract riders who want attention and excitement every time they twist the throttle. The Honda appeals to riders who want performance without sacrificing refinement. If the question is which machine feels more rebellious, the Dragster wins. If the question is which one combines character with everyday sophistication, Honda has the stronger argument. Handling could become one of the most fascinating aspects of this comparison, because both motorcycles are designed around completely different chassis philosophies. The Italjet Dragster 700 carries forward the brand's unusual front-end engineering, giving it a distinctive approach to steering and suspension. Instead of relying on a conventional fork arrangement, the Dragster family is famous for its innovative independent steering system. This gives the motorcycle a unique visual identity and contributes to its aggressive handling character. The Honda X-ADV 750 takes a more traditional motorcycle-style approach while adding scooter practicality. Its larger wheels, suspension travel, upright ergonomics, and adventure-oriented chassis provide stability across different road surfaces. In urban environments, both motorcycles can be surprisingly capable. The Dragster's compact, aggressive personality makes it feel like a machine designed specifically for slicing through city streets. The Honda is slightly more relaxed but remains highly maneuverable. Its upright riding position gives the rider excellent visibility in traffic, while the automatic transmission reduces workload. When the road becomes rough or uneven, the X-ADV's adventure-oriented suspension and wheel setup give it an advantage. When carving through smooth urban roads and making quick direction changes, the Italjet could feel more athletic. The winner depends on whether you want sharp urban performance or all-surface versatility. This is where the Honda X-ADV 750 starts to make a very strong case for itself. The X-ADV is not simply a scooter with adventure styling. It was designed from the beginning to function as an everyday transportation machine capable of handling long-distance travel. Its upright riding position, substantial bodywork, storage capacity, automatic DCT transmission, and practical ergonomics make it extremely convenient for commuting. You can ride through heavy traffic, stop at the store, travel across town, and then continue onto a highway without feeling like you're constantly compromising. The Italjet Dragster 700 takes a different approach. Its aggressive styling and performance-oriented design prioritize excitement over maximum practicality. That doesn't mean it cannot be used every day, but riders choosing the Dragster are probably accepting a little less convenience in exchange for a much stronger visual and emotional experience. The Honda also has a major advantage when weather and road conditions become unpredictable. Its adventure-inspired design and upright ergonomics give it greater flexibility when conditions deteriorate. For daily commuting, touring, and practical transportation, the X-ADV is the obvious choice. The Dragster is for someone who wants their daily ride to feel special every time they walk toward it. Honda asks, how can we make this machine useful everywhere? Italjet asks, how exciting can we make every ride? Technology is another category where Honda's engineering philosophy becomes obvious. The X-ADV 750 combines modern electronics with practical functionality. Its advanced instrument display, riding modes, electronic rider aids, connectivity features, and Honda DCT transmission create a sophisticated riding experience without requiring constant rider input. The DCT is especially important because it transforms the relationship between rider and machine. Instead of focusing on clutch control and gear selection, you can concentrate on the road ahead. The Italjet Dragster 700 takes a more performance-focused technological approach. Its sophisticated chassis engineering and modern electronic systems are designed to complement its aggressive personality. The motorcycle is expected to deliver contemporary instrumentation and rider-focused features while maintaining the dramatic mechanical appearance that makes the Dragster so recognizable. But refinement is where Honda has a major advantage. Honda has decades of experience developing high-volume motorcycles and advanced transmission technology, and the X-ADV benefits from that expertise. It feels engineered as a complete package rather than simply a collection of impressive components. The Italjet is more exotic and visually adventurous, while the Honda feels more mature and polished. Riders who love cutting-edge design and unusual engineering may prefer the Italjet. Riders who want technology that simply works in everyday conditions will likely prefer the Honda. In this category, practicality gives Honda the advantage. So who should actually buy these motorcycles? The answer becomes much easier when you stop comparing specifications and start thinking about personality. The 2026 Italjet Dragster 700 is for riders who want to stand out. It is for someone who wants a machine that looks completely different from everything else parked outside the coffee shop. It is for riders who prioritize aggressive styling, performance, exclusivity, and emotional connection. This is not simply transportation. It is a statement. The Honda X-ADV 750 is for a completely different type of rider. It is for someone who wants one motorcycle or scooter-style machine that can do almost everything. Commute through heavy traffic? Absolutely. Take a weekend trip? Easily. Ride winding mountain roads? No problem. Explore gravel and rough back roads? That's where the X-ADV becomes even more interesting. The Honda is the machine for riders who refuse to be restricted to one category. The Italjet is the specialist in excitement and visual impact. The Honda is the specialist in versatility. If you spend your weekends chasing attention, carving through city streets, and enjoying an unconventional riding experience, the Dragster could be your dream machine. If your priority is doing more with one vehicle, the X-ADV makes an incredibly convincing argument. One is an emotional purchase, the other is a remarkably rational one. So after comparing performance, styling, handling, comfort, technology, and everyday usability, which one wins? The 2026 Italjet Dragster 700 or the 2026 all-new Honda X-ADV 750? The answer depends entirely on what you want your motorcycle to be. The Italjet Dragster 700 is the wild card. It is dramatic, aggressive, unconventional, and designed to make every ride feel like an event. If you want maximum visual impact and a machine that refuses to follow traditional scooter design, the Dragster is incredibly difficult to ignore. But the Honda X-ADV 750 takes the victory when versatility becomes the priority. Its powerful twin-cylinder engine, DCT transmission, adventure bike capability, comfortable ergonomics, advanced electronics, and everyday practicality make it one of the most complete crossover machines available. The Dragster makes you want to ride simply because it looks incredible. The X-ADV makes you want to ride because you can go almost anywhere, in almost any condition, without giving up convenience. So if your heart says excitement, exclusivity, and futuristic design, choose the Italjet. If your head says versatility, comfort, technology, and proven everyday usability, the Honda is the smarter choice. But there is one final question. Which one would you park in your garage? The outrageous Dragster 700 or the adventure-ready X-ADV 750?